everything I love. All we love is this life. But the love, but the mic, yeah.
And you already know you locked in with your guy, DJ J-So, for another episode of the Mike XM, man. Listen, you already know if you haven't locked in, make sure you lock in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 5 to 7 p.m. on Hit Nation Empire on the iHeartRadio app, or just download the Hit Nation Empire app on the App Store, the Android App Store, or wherever you get your apps. But today we got my guy in the building. I literally just met him today. This is the first time we ever met before. But this is my guy, Chris, CO8, producer, creator. Let him know who you is, bro.
Oh, yo, CO8, feel me, from Philly. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I just met him.
Yeah, we working.
Okay.
I think, yo, bro, honestly, my whole slogan is amplify the culture. You get what I'm saying? Literally, we... But nah, bro, that's our slogan. We amplify the culture, man. So, like, honestly, today I know we got an open house at Rec. So those of y'all who don't know, if you missed it, make sure you don't miss the next open house here at the Rec. So make sure you stay tapped in on the Rec website. But yeah, man, honestly, I seen we had an open house here today, so I knew we was going to have a lot of different creatives, right?
For sure.
And I was supposed to have an interview with another creative that happened to miss out on the opportunity. So I just wanted to give somebody else the opportunity since I'm still here. So for the guests, for the audience, the people that's watching here on the tube, let them know who, you know, exactly what you do and when you got started here at Rec.
All right, so I do all of the music stuff. I do producing, engineering, rap, you name it, sing, like all the creative stuff with the music. Producing, that's if I said that. But
Right.
came here about like a month ago, I believe. It was a month ago. Yeah, I didn't even know this was here. We walked in here by accident, like me.
You was just in the gallery.
In the area, yeah. We was just shopping around, trying to see what's out here.
Mm-hmm.
Bro actually was like, "Yo, what's back there? I see some crazy stuff, like some creative stuff." I'm like, "What you talking about?" He like, "Bro, let's walk back there."
Yeah.
We walked back here. Bro, and I tell you, she gave me the craziest deal. Like everything happened it was just crazy. She was like, "Yo, I waived the fee and everything. Y'all want to start today?" I'm like,
Wow.
"You lying?" She
You
like,
talking about the front desk?
She
So
like,
do you remember her name?
It was Maddie.
Maddie.
I will shout her on the gram. I don't know her gram, but we'll put it in the link.
Well,
but
shout out Maddie at
shout
Rec,
out
man.
Maddie,
She showed bad love.
Yo, she said, "I'll waive the fee for you right now. Like, you can start. I'll show you the whole thing. You can start tomorrow." I'm like, "Yo, this is a blessing." So
Right. So when you first started here, what did you start doing? Like start producing?
engineering. I started engineering. Like, that's actually kind of my passion right now. Engineering. I'm gonna take that route.
Okay, so because like we do talk as creators, digital creators, creative entrepreneurs, you know, we do have to play, you know, wear many hats. So tell me a little bit about what's that been like for you on your journey with wearing different hats, and what eventually made you make that decision now to say like I'm gonna do engineering.
So honestly, I started producing back in sorry, phone's ringing, but I started engineering about a year ago, believe it or not. I just started it. Producing, I started doing that back in 2017.
Right.
Played with it. Beats is horrible, you know.
At least you keep it a beat.
Beats was horrible back then when I first started, you feel me? But
Right.
Kind of gratitude, like kind of moved on to the rapping around like 2019, 2020.
Right.
Played with it. I ain't really like it. Stopped for a little bit. Came back because my homie was like, "Yo, you the reason why I start rapping. Why you stop?" I'm like,
Right.
"Bro, this is not my passion. Like, I don't see myself being a rapper." You feel
So
me?
all right, let me ask you this, because you was able to admit that the beats was trash. Was the music trash too?
Yeah.
We got you to the beat.
Trash, like,
I said ass. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it in. Y'all dig deep. Y'all probably find them old songs on. They still up.
You know what's crazy? Like just a sidetrack for a second. Like I was on the phone with a girl. You know, we chopping it up. Blah blah blah. She was like, you know, I went through our Facebook messages. I'm like, our Facebook messages. I'm like, I didn't know you on Facebook. I'm like, we just met. She's like, no, like we was talking in like 2014, and I was so mean to you. And I was like, what? She was like, yeah, you was a rapper.
Yo.
I was like, oh. I was like, no, it's cool. We ain't gotta talk about that. We ain't even gonna talk about that no more. Like, she was like, no, you don't rap no more. I'm like, don't play with me like that. You know, everybody try it. Everybody give it a try.
Definitely give it a try. You know, put your feet in the water, test what you see, what you can do. You know, that's all it is. Yeah. But yeah, back to what I was saying, like rap, it wasn't for me. Like I still rap to this day. Don't get me wrong, and it got better and improved. Like I'm not trash now. You feel me? But like,
facts.
It's just not the route that I wanted to take. Like everybody do it. Everybody raps. You know what I mean? I want it to be a little different.
Fast money.
Yeah, they want that quick. You know. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just be in the back. let me just be in the back, behind the scenes, you know, the one that actually creates the whole thing for the artist, you know?
You're getting smarter.
I'm not really that type of person that, you know, want that rapper image, or I want that big fame, money. Nah, I'm in it for the actual love of music. Like, I love music. Like,
fact, you know, like, just to look at, like, some of the, like, top engineer producers, like Kanye, Roos, like, produce, engineer, they own music. So, like, in reality, that is, like, I think that's a lane that a lot of people sleep on. I think a lot of people sleep on the production people.
Exactly.
The people that's in there, like, creating the song. The people that's in there creating the beats. In reality, without those two elements...
What's music? What is it? Without those two elements, what is it?
You see, now let's digress a little bit, because this is the Mike. You already know, the show about hip hop culture. You already know we talk about the 4 tenets: graffiti, b-boy, MCing, and DJing. So essentially, those really are the foundations, right? So I want to talk about that evolution for a minute, right? Because essentially, your DJ was your producer, because there was no, like, Fruity Loops or it was vinyl records. Let's literally talk about this for a second. Like, you had to take a vinyl record, keep spinning it back to back to create a get down beat that then results in an MC being able to rap over top of that. Now we got a new song, a whole new song, a whole new creation from nothing.
That's crazy how I used to work back then. That's crazy. It was real different back then, I can say that.
So only now do we have where you can hit a button. Boop, 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 get down. Boop, boop, get down. You know what I mean? So when we talk about, like an artist not being able to produce or engineer, that was how it was. Like, that actually is what broke the mold.
I agree. Definitely agree with that.
It's just now it's the business side of things, the business side of the music, that's the side where you need the team.
Okay.
Your production can be all you. It's when you get to the business, right?
That's what people sleep on a lot. They sleep on the business side of the music. Like, music isn't just music. You know what I mean? You gotta, like, focus on the business aspects, your networking aspects. Like, it takes a lot with music. Like, it's not just, I'm gonna just make the music, put it out, and 1,000 people gonna listen to it. No, it don't work like that. You gotta put your time and effort into that.
Bro, most people put out a song and 10 people listen to it. So for you, let me ask you this: do you have any beats or music out now on all platforms?
Yes, I actually do. Everything is on Apple Music, Spotify.
So what would they find you as?
CO8, same as the Instagram. CO8.
You already know. Tap in CO8.
So,
yeah, check him out. No, look, and the reason I ask that is because there's people who still want to just only put their music out on SoundCloud. They still only want to put their music out on YouTube.
Don't get me wrong.
Like, what is it, like $35 a year?
Yeah, don't get me. Putting your music out on SoundCloud is cool and all, you feel me?
And that's cool.
That's cool, but, like, you really want to see your music go far. You gotta, like, think out the box. Like,
you got, I think it's thinking outside of the box and how you're gonna use the investment too. Don't let us get you piped up to make blind investments. It's what we talking about. Like, if you're gonna do SoundCloud, like, how about invest in the SoundCloud platform and become a SoundCloud Pro member? Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, it's ultimately whatever you want to do, but whatever it is that you're doing, make sure you're investing in that. And that's really the important thing. So tell me a little bit. I told you a little bit when you got in here, we were just kind of chopping it up. And I said I do a lot of different, like, educational classes as far as media and growing things like this. So tell me a little bit about your journey and how, like, you picked up game and as far as producing and being an engineer.
I wouldn't even say self-education. I wouldn't even say that. Right. I mean, that does play. Self-education did play into a role, you feel me? Like,
no, fact.
But reading books about music, you know, YouTube videos a lot, like, listening to, like, big people, like the doctors in the music, like PhD music type stuff. Like, I'm listening to a lot of people, like Nipsey Hussle for one, like just taking in all the
shout out Nip.
Yeah, Nipsey Hussle, all that.
Some of my guys, man.
Yeah, trust me, he a good dope artist. You feel me? Like, he's more than music, but yeah, just taking in stuff from all different people. That's all it is. You feel me? You gotta have an open mind for this music stuff. Like, you're not gonna go anywhere. I'm letting y'all know right now. Do not.
I'm gonna tap on that. Because, like, you do have to take things from other people.
You have to.
But it's like, make it you. Like,
take
you know
the
what I'm saying?
Like, take the information that you get from other people, but, like, put it out in your own sauce.
Yeah, give it your sauce. Give it a little bit of your drip. You don't want to just like, because a lot of times people like blatantly copy, and it's like we get you wanted to pick up game, but you don't want to just like make that like that's not it. That ain't gonna work.
That's one thing that I peep a lot of artists are doing nowadays. Like they just follow the next just because his views are high or.
Bro, I feel like that's with producers and engineers and shit too. Like,
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Every one nigga say I'm gonna invest in BeatStars now. Every producer want to make it BeatStars.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Come on, bro. Like, no, think it was something. Do your thing. What's your thing?
Just think outside the box. I'm telling you, the moment you think outside the box, bro, music will go skyrocket.
And this the thing. This is what I think about. Like, I think about the first producer to say, I'm gonna use BeatStars. Like, it was just that one guy that was like, you know what? I don't even know who this company is, but you know what? I'm going to just make it seem like I'm part of it and I'm running it or whatever. I don't care what they think. I'm just going to say, grab my beats for BeatStars.
Yep.
All legit. Make little videos for the gram. And they ain't even getting a check for it. They just doing it because they really just want you to buy the beat, but they going above and beyond, doing all of this different stuff that probably more than likely is unpaid, just to create revenue for themselves.
That's how it is, though.
And it get missed, and that's the part that get missed. It's like, when I told you about BeatStars, I wasn't trying to tell you about BeatStars so you can start doing it.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I mean, yeah, I want you to do it, because this is an affiliate link that you clicking, and I'm going to get money off of this. So,
for sure.
Make it BeatStars, but I'm not telling you to put your whole entire life and investment behind that.
Yeah, don't.
You know what I mean? Or podcasters who get so obsessed with their Patreon. Mm-hmm. It's like, no, your Patreon is just one tool to your podcast. You don't put everything back behind your Patreon. Exactly. You know how many podcasters got a Patreon?
Yep, a lot.
So, like, that's essentially what I wanted to hit on tap when you said that, because I don't want it to get misconstrued.
Oh, yeah,
and I think a lot of times it's very easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's very easy.
It is. It's very easy.
So tell me a little bit about some of your creations you made. So you said you got some stuff out on all platforms. So tell me about some of the names. Is it a beat pack? Is it some of your old music? Like, what is we gonna find?
Play songs. Like I said, I just everything that's out right now is my songs, like my music.
Right.
You feel me? I do have some beat stuff, like beat packs and stuff out, but like I said, I kind of died from the beat stuff. But you'll definitely find some beat stuff on SoundCloud and all that.
Right, because you engineering, so you engineering like actual your songs.
Yeah, my songs.
You don't think that's selfish, man? You ain't gonna engineer nobody else's
No.
music.
I said I do. I just said that. I do a various amount of artists. Like I work with a whole bunch of different artists and stuff. Like even unknown artists, like people that's just now starting. Like same day. Like all right, I just want to record today.
Right.
I work with all types of artists, but I'm not stingy. I'm not stingy. I like to work with everybody, even if like God forbid. I mean, God forgive me for saying this. Even if you poop, hey, you feel me? I'm still gonna work with you. Just out of the help. I want to help you get better. You feel me?
Right.
Because like I know how it is. To be that artist by yourself, you don't have nobody to. Like I hit so many walls with this stuff, bro.
Yeah, you guys just let them know, like
so many walls.
Yo, bro, like it's cool. I'm gonna record you. It's cool. You asked. I was asked before too, but I'm gonna show you how to get nice.
Exactly.
That's all. See, that's real. You gotta keep it a beat. Like you don't want to be like, yeah, bro. Like I was nice my whole life. You know what I mean? Because then he can't relate. It's like.
I was poop some there. Like I'm letting y'all know I was shitty poop. Like music was not there, but it definitely took time though. It took time.
And now you putting yourself in a place like this though. Like you putting yourself in an incubator space where you're gonna meet other producers, you're gonna meet other people, other collaborators that's gonna even make you nicer. So when they come to you, you Hemi Neutron.
No cat.
That's the way. I don't get. My thing is I don't get why people don't understand that process though.
Like I said, bro, it's all about thinking outside the box. That's all it is, man. People, like, no disrespect, but a lot of people are simple-minded. They don't really like to think. They don't.
See, and the bomb drop right on there.
Yeah, like, they don't like to think. And it's crazy.
Another one.
Hey, yo,
another one.
I'm speaking some facts, though. Like,
yeah. So, while we on it, while you dropping the game, before we close out here, do you want to give them any, like, closing remarks? Let the people know anything or about you, what you got going on. Maybe you got some events coming up, anything like that.
So far I'm just chilling right now, just working with the artists. I don't really got too much crazy going on. I'm just trying to lay back, just help people out.
You got a main artist?
No, I got a team. I'm building a team right now. Y'all can follow the Instagram. It's L4 Music with 2 Ks at the end of it.
Okay.
Like, I'm taking in all members, like, but you have to be down with music. Like, I'll take anybody in, you feel me?
Right.
Like, it's all just a team, like, just to help people, help one another. Like, I don't want to see this person fail. I don't. If you start making music, I want to see you win. So,
That's how, hey, bro, that's how it's supposed to be, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
bro.
catalyst. You know, we it LaFada coaching, man. Listen. Hey, look, my guy, I appreciate you coming through. I appreciate you doing this. And before we go anywhere, this was my guy first interview. You already know I'm putting a lot of people on doing their first interview ever. So if you keep sleeping, man, you're going to miss your opportunity. Am I lying?
No, you ain't cat, man.
Is it cat?
Listen, y'all better take them opportunities, man. Don't be playing.
Listen, man, you heard it here first, man. Peace out.
Damn, DJ J-So.